Okay, Paul. Uh, in this video, I'm going to show you basically what's going on with the Google accounts. I know you're expecting me to send over a video tutorial yesterday, and I didn't actually send it to you because I was ticked off because they still were not online. Now I'm going to show you exactly what I have done and what is showing up in the accounts. First, I'm going to show you some of the ones that I had originally set up. So I'll go ahead and log into these accounts individually to show you. I told you this guy hooked me up with $400 credit. In order to get that, I had to basically, set up 4 individual accounts, and because all the accounts were on the domain name, they basically kicked it off. And now I don't know what happened to that guy, but he didn't even know that they changed the policy because you're not allowed to have more than one account for same domain. But it's no big deal because I have you multiple domain names like Contractor Humble, Contractor Houston, Texas, and so forth. Now, this is one of them. As you see, it says credit remaining. With this parentheses, this means that they actually, in fact, they owe us $43. He gave me these coupons. You see, it's got 105 bucks or whatever credit. Now, if you look, you remember how I know you said you got a couple calls in within a day or two? That's because this was working. But let me show you how expensive that this actually is. Now you got to ignore this pop-up that I'm going to continue to get. I'm doing this in high resolution, and my software does not do resolution quite that high. So if you look right here, you see it's 4. So basically, if you add these clicks together, here's the total right here. You got 21 bucks, 34.88. So basically, in 2 days, it's 60 bucks. So roughly 30 bucks a day. But keep in mind, we're at 60 bucks. That's just one account. So let me show you these other ones. And the way I set up the accounts is to focus on different keywords. They want you to do different campaigns. It basically is a different campaign. It's just under a different account. Let me show you this other one. Oops. Okay, here is another account. Okay, same days, the 14th and the 15th. This one had 10 clicks and this one had 6 clicks. Here is the credit the guy gave. So again, in 2 days we're at 60 bucks. So roughly 120 bucks so far just in 2 days. And again, this is just, and they still owe us this money, but they went ahead and locked up these accounts because of that. So kind of SOL on that money. But let me show you this other account. Now, my whole purpose is showing you because I know it's kind of, it may seem a bit misleading or whatnot about this whole thing, and it's frustrating for me, especially when I get off the phone. I spend half a day yesterday talking to my Google guy, and he's telling me there's no problems, everything's good. As soon as I get off the phone, your ads are going to be online, which I was excited about because I was just about to show you the training tutorial and everything. Okay, this is a third account. There's another one, but to keep this video short, I'm just going to show you 3. Okay, here's this credit again, 113 bucks, 9 clicks, 14 clicks, again roughly another 60 bucks. Yeah, this one's got a lot more clicks than the other one, and this one's got 9 clicks, and it's about 16 bucks. There's so many different ways to focus on what you do. So here in 2 days, we're already at roughly 180 bucks in 2 days. So you can see how fast this will go. I mean, as far as the money goes and the way that Google does things, which is, my opinion, pretty expensive, but it does bring the business. Now, let me show you the account that I have right now is the one that's activated, approved, and everything. Even the guy went through it, and I called him back today. And I said, "What the hell is going on?" And he said, I looked at your account. There is no reason why your ads should not be running. They're approved and everything." And okay, here we've got your ads. Let me go to campaigns. This is the current, just one of the current ones. I'm trying to keep this video short because when I put this on YouTube, I'm only allowed 10 or 15 minutes. So, okay, you see this one that's paused? This is the one that I actually created, and I'm going to go in here to show you exactly why it's paused and everything. So, okay, let me see. Here we go. I'm going to show you the area. Yeah, when I pause the whole thing, it pauses everything. So let me, as soon as this logging into Google, this particular stuff, there's so much script they got running, it's kind of slow sometimes. And I got a 20 megabyte per second connection, so, and it's still going slow. Let's see. Okay, see, I've got all the zip codes that you wanted in here. Now, okay, I was going to show you on a map what I'm talking about. Let's see. Okay, here we are. This is the one, I paused this one because basically these are the areas that we're focusing on. So, let me click to zoom in. Okay, for some reason, generally you just click it and it zooms in, but it's not doing that. Okay. Well, that doesn't help very much. I was gonna, usually you click on it and it zooms in, and you see this little area right here? You can zoom in on that area, but that's 1 mile. Out of all this stuff, that's 1 mile, 1 mile, 1 mile, 1 mile. So this is what I actually suggested, and the Google guy said it's so specific that it wouldn't show up. So he created me basically a similar account and wanted me to pause this one. So let's go back. So this is the one I created, and this is the one that he created, and he's got multiple ones. Now first I'm going to show you the area coverage. Okay, do you see this area? What we did was took the middle, because we had some that are kind of over here, and it only does a radius. I know a lot of yours was over here, but we kind of got these two to overlap just a bit, but you can see the area coverage. That's pretty obvious. This is the way that he suggested to make sure that this gets online. And the actual Google representative swore up and down, oh, blah, 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 we're Google reps, yeah. You know, and you would think that they'd be smart enough to be able to figure this out because they're Google. But, okay, let me show you what we've got here. Okay, let me go into these ads. Okay, I had a professional, kind of like a pay-per-click guy that can create, see this CTR, that's the click-through ratio, basically how many impressions. So this would show up like 200 and you get 1 click. That means it showed up 200 times. Let's just say, you know, for now I'm just going to do patio builder. You know, these top positions are good. Over here is still fine, but this is really where we want to be. Okay, this is an impression. It showed up, but you didn't click on it. So it'll start to show up impressions and then a click-through ratio percentage. The guy that I paid to write these ads professionally has gotten double-digit click-through ratio, which is really outstanding. And rather than just have keywords or whatever, you know, it's got to talk to you. Like, want a new custom garage, professional service guaranteed. It answers what people are looking for, so generally you get a higher closing ratio that way, which is kind of what this means. Now, if you look, you see the status, approved, 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 approved. But over here you see zeros. Okay, this has been approved since yesterday at about noon because the guy set it up. And it's still saying zeros. I got on there last night and I was looking to go ahead and type in this type of stuff and show you how this is working. and it's not working. So I called the guy 3 times today, and he was on the other line, and he actually did voluntarily call me back, and he said, I looked at your account, and I don't see any reason why these are not online. I really don't understand why it's not online. So let me get with my manager, and there's no reason why it shouldn't be online by 8 o'clock. But if it was online by 8 o'clock, then you'd see some numbers forming here. So I guess you're wondering what we're going to work on next, since this is locked up. Let me see how long this video has been. Okay. Well, let's just try this, for example. I know you've heard of, crescent moon. Well, it doesn't look like I typed it incorrectly. Okay, now we're done with this. I'm going to close this out because it's so slow it freezes everything up. Okay, let's just go to Crescent Moon Wine Bar. I have some other clients I can go ahead and show you. I've already redesigned their whole entire site. Okay, this is kind of what I'm talking about here. Okay, I can integrate certain things. This is their Facebook. I could put this like thing on the website as well, so anyone who clicks, just click like, and it'll automatically post it on their Facebook. Like literally in a few seconds, it automatically posts it on their Facebook. That's primarily why Facebook is so popular. Twitter kind of has the same thing. Now they're actually paying someone hundreds of dollars a month to do theirs, just their Facebook and their Twitter. This is something that you're definitely not going to have to pay me extra for. I feel that I owe you this, considering the lack of results that you've gotten since you've actually hired me to do the job. So this is all in effect like ASAP, and I have you the Twitter, almost everything is already set up and is about to be implemented and to start and rock and roll. So this is just like one site. Like I have let me think of another one. I have so many of them that's doing this. However, I haven't really been handling this. Okay, this is another client of mine. He's got the same thing. He's got a Facebook and Twitter, and I've just clients that have been doing it themselves or are paying someone to do it have had a lot of success. And now that Google is, rating things off this type of stuff now, then it's going to be a lot better to help you get to the top, and especially a lot quicker. And these resources are actually free. They just need to be done every day. Okay, I'm trying to think what else I could say to keep this video short, but this concludes basically what I have. I apologize for it being late, and I also apologize for it not actually being live, but I did show you the account. They are all approved, and the numbers are still 0, and it's just not showing. It's not even in pending status. It's approved, it's just not showing. So this concludes it. If you have any questions or frustrations, send me an email, call me, whatever. But I appreciate it. Thank you for the business.